Hello guys and welcome back to round number 3 in the ENSL Season 15 Division 2 matchup between Anonymous Anti-Alcoholics and Team Poland here. Round 3 on NS Eclipse, and I like to say it always around Eclipse. I think is an alien favorite map. It's easy to play the rest game, but not if you have maintenance. Maintenance is a really weak hive here. You can lock down lots of movements here in the T-junction area and making life really hard for them. And on the other side, if you don't have maintenance starting hive, Marines try to recap that node. It's really hard to hold for them. So it makes life a lot easier here on this sides, and especially the hard nodes for Marines to cap, Triad and Eclipse are a little bit safer since they're that far away from the starting hive. So might be in favor here for Anonymous Anti-Alcoholics here, who's getting commanded by Starchy once more. This time not opting for shotgun run. He's going for a fast ops strat, not fast arm slap. I like fast ops. It opens up lots of possibilities. You can, first of all, you can of course beacon if there's a base rush here coming up or something, but it's not the issue. It's like having the possibility to go fast motion tracking or fast phase gates to get good map control if you play a rest game is really helpful. So we have 3 cappers here going on the Eclipse side, maybe one too much, but he really wants this node capped, especially in the Triad area, which is really hard to go. If you just send 1 Marine there, it's a suicide mission, and 2 Marines can be tough here to cap the nodes. 3 should be really secure, but actually 2 Marines are already going down here, but still they have the node secure. And at the same time we see South Loop and Computer Core being dropped here with the starting hive maintenance. Yeah, Captain Obvious is striking. This is standard nodes for this. And let me see here, Rhapsody, who is taking out here by Germ, a little bit blunder here with his marining on this side here on T-junction, which should be easy for Marines to hold control of, especially against lonely skulks. So we see movements are being dropped by the moment. Homic is lurking, and maybe let me check, he's lurking a little bit. So we still have no pressure coming up here by the Marines. Starchy just wants to go here for an mid-game something related, I don't really know. Homic, you have to watch out in the hallway. And he's just going for killing Isaac, who's blindly running into that lurk. And yeah, the phase gate positioning Eclipse a little bit defensive, maybe too much defensive. If you put it on the other side primary, it saves a lot of time if you go to Comcore doing some pressure there. And oh my god, he's not dropping a T-Fac. He is dropping a turret factory in Eclipse. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to pub play once more here after the OC game of of Anonymous Anti-Alcoholic. He's just going for a T-Fac here, Starchy going for T-Fac in Eclipse, and it might look if he even trying to electrify, I don't know, or dropping turrets. But he has obviously something in mind with the turret factory in Eclipse. Let us check out what's happening. And the Lurk is attacking here. The Marines like, no, he's not going down, he's actually still on full health. And now he has to fly out, and there he goes down, losing all the speed. So the Lurk is down already. At least a little victory here for Marines who are not doing any pressure whatsoever. Homic should re-lurk pretty soon. 23 res, that's because no res node did went down so far. Do you have a Perm Gorge? Yes, we have. Scary can drop an additional node really soon. He's up to 13 res by the moment. So in 1 minute we see 4 alien nodes here coming up against 3 res nodes by Marines in the moment. Phase gate being dropped in West Core. So he wants just hold those 2 hives. That's the plan Starchy has, and defend it even with turrets if needed or electrification. That's the only possibilities you can do with a turret factory being dropped here actually. So he's just putting here, shooting down Comcore from the usual spot from down here. It's just easy to LMG it down. Skulks have a long way obviously to jump down there, and there's enough time, plenty time to met them. Holding Comcore is never easy for aliens if Marines are already on the bottom side. So we also see a turret factory is just I'm a little bit confused. There's no hive in there, and maybe he wants to electrify that or drop torrents. I don't know. So yeah, we see still 3 alien resonauts since the Perm Gorge was able to drop T-Junction by the moment. And yeah, more and more Marines going down to Lonely Skulks. And the action is gonna take place here on Vesco, but we have a mine pack up. So shouldn't be a problem to defend against single Skulks. But AA being the Fate, let us spectate here the carry Fate a little bit here. Wow, completely raping the whole team. Even the commander is down, so no one can beacon right now. Logging out against the Fate. Oh my god, this could be a big blunder here. But I think Aliens were in a good shape here, actually. Even with the Facegate and Vesco, I'm not quite sure if they could prevent an Hive from going up with Fate and Lurk support and not doing any pressure on the nodes. Let me check. Since you can see Gurm can fade really soon. And meanwhile, Vesco Facegate did went down. The Marines were able to survive against the Fate. Someone could jump in the comm chair and just pull off the beacon call. Distress coming in. So we are back here to the play. This is for Marines. They have to go. I don't know. Do they have to go late game? No, they're going back to Vesco. They want to prevent any Hive being dropped, but it's dangerous. I'm not quite sure how many upgrades, but it can't be more than Weapon 1 just by the feeling. No, it's not even Weapon 1, just Armor 1. Just dropping those 2 turret factories, 2 cost rest, and Homik going down again. Being too offensive with his Lurk, not watching out, not being careful. Yeah, so now they dropped the Hive and the Lurk went down. This is a horrible timing, of course, but they still have AA completely raping the team. Look at the kills here, 13 kills. But to be honest, it's not super hard if you can just grind them on the gate with no upgrades for the Marines, no damage upgrades, and maybe a lack of map packs. I don't really know, but dropping those turret factories didn't do anything. That turret factory here was even upgrading. I think I saw it shaking before, so it's an additional 15 res being lost at this point. And Marines are of course now really struggling, and those tactics don't really work here actually. That's why you don't see turret factories at all. A mine pack is usually just enough defense you need. So the 2 Fates here, yeah, it's just 2. A CRT can also fade by the moment, so the Fates are raping those Marines with just Weapon 1. No shotguns in the field, and I don't see how AAAA 4A's AAAA, yeah, Anonymous Anti Anti Alcoholics. God, who comes up with those names? Yeah, can pull out of that situation. And this Marine obviously stands no chance against the Fate. Station, Eclipse, that's all the nodes Marine have for the moment. They have 2 shotguns here dropped and going for Vescor. They're going for the Hive. Not quite sure if they can really do it against 3 Fates. We should have 3. No, CRT is not fading. He's just saving his rest for something. Maybe Honors even to close the deal really fast. Not quite sure. We have 2 shotguns here and a Hive rear. I'm just waiting for the 2 Fates coming in. Who could, if they even die, just refade, no problem. Doing lots of good damage here, but A is still taking down 1 shotgun and just 1 left, so no problem here, taking down the second of them. And that's, I think, is just the game killer at least. Even if not before, I think right now it should be obvious that Hive will go up, that Marines cannot push for it. Yeah, Starchy has absolutely not. Yeah, he did electrify the turret factory even. Oh man. I mean, even pub commanders do know if you drop TF and the rest node that close to Facegate, you see lots of people in pubs, they just electrify the rest node since it has more hit points and does the same damage, costs the same amount of rest to electrify. And electrifying turret factory, it's just, I'm shaking my head. But yeah, at least we do see it once here in ENSL using electrified turret factories, and ladies and gentlemen, you see it's not working at all in the real game. So yeah, Aliens up 5 res nodes, having 2 Fates, Lurk, and 1 alien with 81 res here. He really hates to spend those res. He just wants to hoard to 100, not sure. Or no, he's going nothing, he's still skulking. Okay, I'm not quite sure. So Marines won't have more than those 2 res nodes, and station will go down. I don't see Marines being able to pull out of base or eclipse against so many life forms. 2 hive life forms, since the hive is up, focus is up, so we have sensors being dropped, just 1 sensor chamber at the moment. More to income, really sure, of course, with that res support, it's no problem. You see Gorgeous Scary is dropping the next chamber in a second. And yeah, AA Fate with 100 res, so the excess res here coming to him is going to his teammates. This is a clear situation here, Marines down to those 2 res nodes. No guns. Oh, we have 2 shotguns. But I don't think they have more than weapon 1 upgrade, do they? No, they have weapon 2. He managed somehow to get weapon 2 by the time now, the 10.5 minute mark. But yeah. Yeah. If you watched any games, it should be pretty clear that those Marines stand no chance unless aliens do like team kill all each other. And you see the base is recycled, it just RG logs out and doing the Rambo stuff. So this game is over, 2-1 right now for Team Poland. 2 of them I think pretty much easy victories, the alien rounds with a failed shotgun rush and yeah, electrified turret factory strategy, no pressure in the beginning. I think it was pretty much just gifts here to Team Poland. But let us check out the alien round by AAAA. Since they were exceptionally, even with the OC strat, it did work, so I'm kind of curious how it comes up here on NS Eclipse, on I think a little bit alien favorite map. So far guys, watch round number 4 and stay tuned, blind out.